Friends, coming to you once again from my grow room. I am out here, just finished up my watering chores, and I'm facing a real cool flower field grower dilemma. And I know that so many of you all are afraid, at the very least, at this point in time. So we're mid-January, right? Well, January 21st. And we are once again here in southeastern Virginia facing deep dive temperatures down into the teens, and with some frigid wind. But now they are also calling for potential snow. And what happens here where I'm located on the peninsula, along the coast of Virginia, I'm about 30 minutes from the ocean. We're on this peninsula, and so often we are right on the edge of the weather forecasts, right? And it's like we could get a dusting or we could get 3 inches. Well, my dilemma is this. Now, if you practice what I preach, which I did not do this year, and you plant on time in the fall, and you only grow those things that are winter hardy in your zone, no problem. Rip your covers off, expose them. No problemento, right? But for me this year, what I'm facing, and I know that this happens to so many of you guys, and I didn't do it on purpose. We planted later than we should have because in years past, fall has just gone on. That didn't happen this year. So that means that I have plants that were planted out last fall into early winter that are not as well established as they should be. So they're vulnerable. And direct seeding, the same thing kind of happened. I know there's a couple of crops I probably will not have this year because I've missed my window of opportunity, right? So my dilemma is, do I pick up my covers for this coming snow? Is it enough that I should even worry? Because the problem, why you remove your covers, the kind of tunnels that I make, I don't make caterpillar tunnels. You know, they're made with lightweight row cover, just being held down with weight bags, with number 9 wire. And they do the job that I want them to do, to protect from varmints and wind, and just basically to create an amazing little mecca underneath there to concentrate the sun. Like you can see the sun's just coming out. That sun hitting those row covers with no wind underneath really helps your plants. That's what I use it for. So I know that my tunnels will not hold up under frozen precipitation. Now, they'll take a dusting, and that's where I'm wobbling right now. They actually used the word dusting, and I can't decide whether to take my row covers down or not. So here's the thing. If I decide to take them down, and I'm not calling it until like 1 or 2 o'clock this afternoon, when I can get Andrew to come over here. He's up at the warehouse, and to do it for me. Because in addition to taking my row covers down, because if we do get a dusting, and because it's going to be in the low teens, they're going to be frozen rocks out there in the garden, whatever position they're in. So if I'm going to take them down, we might as well pick them up like I did 10 days ago, so that I can immediately recover as soon as the snow passes, which will be tomorrow morning. So it's just a lot of work, y'all. And it doesn't always happen this way, but those of you that are veteran cool flower growers out in the field like I am, you know it is so worth the work. And because I don't have any Hooper greenhouses, I can't have them here in the city. So that is the cool flower dilemma of the day today. And I want to say that my hope and my peace of heart is in this room. I have tons of cool flowers that we were already, of course, starting cool flowers for very early spring planting. Well, we just ramped that up a little bit, thinking, okay, what if we do lose all the billy balls, which is one of those vulnerable crops? I live right on the edge here in 8A. 7B, 8A, if you give them a little TLC, they winter over and you get like 36-inch billy balls, y'all. It's amazing. But I'm worried, so I restarted them. Of course, we always restart. We always do a succession of Sweet William this time of the year, the Amazons. And anyway, so the way I'm looking at it right now is, okay, if they die, at least I have prepared beds ready and waiting out in the field to plug all these plants into. So y'all, instead of chomping at the bit, just get off your butt and restart some seeds. And I also want to say this. I saw a comment somewhere, somebody talking about how it must be nice to have grow space inside, that they have absolutely nowhere to do it. And I just want to offer this suggestion for somebody that might feel like you don't have a place. I feel fairly sure that almost everybody that I know has a closet in their house that's full of a bunch of mess that they are never going to touch again. A closet is a perfect seed starting station because you're using grow lights, y'all. And in fact, you would get more of an environment like I have here because I have a door on this room. So I'm just saying, when you soil block, the water is contained. You can put a lot on a shelf. That 48-inch shelf behind me, if it was full of 7 of those trays, which will fit on a shelf, that's 700 seedlings. You can grow a lot of stuff in a very small space. I did it for years in a bungalow without this building, in a pantry, and on my bar in my tiny little house that was only 900 square feet. So where there's a will, there's a way, and I just wanted to offer that up for a little bit of encouragement. So if you did not follow the Cool Flower rules, which I did not this year, I'm vulnerable. That's why I don't want to take my covers down. But the time will tell whether I have to do that or not. But the reprieve is that everybody, no matter where you are, can plant in what's called very early spring, and that is 6 to 8 weeks before your last spring frost. The challenge, of course, is you got to have prepared area. You can't prepare soil this time of the year. So if you didn't pre-prepare for this, it's not such a sweet little egg, right? And so yes, we do have, I saw there's been a couple of home gardener questions. Yes, we have 2 courses that are for home gardeners where we recommend everybody start. Seed Starting Made Easy, which is an awesome seed starting course. Soil block and direct seeding, starting in plug trays. It's all in there. I think it's $30. And then there's the Easy Cut Flower Garden, which is having a 3x10 garden in your backyard. It's what I do. It's where I started. It's what I do on a grand scale, squeeze down to the home gardener, and that's $30 too, I think. So you can get both of those over at thegardenersworkshop.com. You can comment shop here, and that'll DM you the link to my website if you have trouble. So, y'all, I'm supposed to be inside doing a job. I mean, I'm working on a project, which you're all going to be hearing about before long, for February. And I just want to plant the seed here. I don't know if y'all know that I have a private membership where there's just a lot of great resources and support. And the resources are libraried, so you can go in there and, go back and watch and dig them up. And it's really a deal, y'all. It's $20 a month. I mean, it's really a deal. And we just introduced a month ago an annual option where you buy for a year and you get 2 months free. But what I want to say is the doors are closing the end of January to my membership. So we can really just get in there and work instead of marketing it. So I would love to have you consider that. You can comment club here. I do a live Q&A and answer everybody's questions once a month. There's master classes. There's mini trainings. There's just a lot of great stuff over there. And it's in a form that you can actually go back and reference it. And there's a posting board that is private. And I think the biggest benefit is the support. We can be vulnerable over there because it's a trusted space that I'm the door bouncer on, meaning there is no ugliness over there. And it's for flower farmers. It's called the Flower Farmer Club. Aspiring, dreamers, and seasoned. We have them at all levels, and it's an amazing community. So I invite you to actually check that out. So friends, at 1 o'clock today, I'm calling the covers. Holy cow, y'all. All right, I got to go get to work. Till we meet again, friends. Ciao.